All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Official
Good morning.
start of class starts now.
Morning.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
All right. Let's see where we left off last time. It's been so long that I don't remember.
We had just added the crosshair, if I recall correctly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's fun. It was a good time, right? Nice cross.
Yeah.
Very advanced stuff. And one of you played It Takes Two during the weekend? You did? No?
Yes, definitely.
Did you like
No,
it?
it requires a friend.
Oh, loved it.
Nice.
It's pretty
It's
awesome.
good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a good weekend. I was watching Lyric play.
They said it requires friends.
Not even friends. It's like it requires friend, singular. Yeah, we got like a super angry. We got like a super angry review on Metacritic from all guys like fucking lazy ass game developers not making bot friends. Give us a
jeez,
0
poor guy.
because he didn't want to play with anyone.
Cool.
So that was funny. All right, so we have a ray trace here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty sick. We have a crosshair. That's cool as well. So let's make it so when we shoot this guy, he actually like goes away. He fires his like hit event, so it works similar to how it works with the grenade launcher. So that's not too hard. I'm just gonna go in here and see. Okay, if we hit something, do you guys remember how to check if we hit something with a line trace from the hit results? Do you remember? Be blocking it. Be blocking hit, baby. So be blocking hit will return if, or this is a variable, but it will be true if we hit something. Pretty simple. And then we are going to. How did we do it on the grenade launcher? I don't even remember. Why is Alt G not working? I'm so mad. Go. IntelliSense. It's not how I want to start Monday. Okay. We had a. What was the component we had on it? That was like the. Let's see. Tick. Oh yeah, there we go. Fuck projectile response component. Okay, so that's not really a good name anymore because we're gonna be able to hit stuff. But I kind of wrote myself into a corner here because this is like the response component only for the fuck projectile, but now we want to hit it with like with like anything. So maybe we should make use of a new component that's like a health component or something. Maybe that makes more sense, honestly. Let's do it. I'm gonna make like a health component or something. So I'm gonna go into C++ classes. Make a new one. And make an actor component here. I'll call it enemy health component. I thought we would just finish up this like having 2 guns, switching between them, and also maybe having pickups. I thought we just fix that, finish that real quick today, and then after that maybe look at the document to see where we want to take, what we want to do next after that. That's a weird message I've never seen before. I'm guessing that's because I need to close it down. Do you remember the 21st night of December? So I'm gonna go into the health components that we just made. Enemy. Oops. Health components. Maybe. There it is. It adds so much things. I don't want this. I don't want begin play either. I don't want a constructor either. I don't want any of this. Okay. Ah, so ugly. Gotta clean it up. Okay, there we go. So, class group. The fuck is class group? Guess that's what it shows up as in this add component menu. I guess that's where what that means. Never seen that before. So we might want to have some sort of health float or something. So we can do health. Does it make sense? Maybe keep that as protected. I'll make that, and then we'll do some function that's like, whoops. Void take damage. Damage amount. So I'm gonna replace the I'm gonna replace the what do you call it? The response component we had before. I'm gonna replace that with the health component, so we can use this later, like draw the like a health bar or something above the enemy or something cool like that. And that could be pretty sweet. So let's see.
What does the class group custom do?
I don't know. I have no idea what this means. Maybe we can look it up. See if it's easy to find out. Let's see. Class group. Class specifier. UE4. Indicates that Unreal Editor's actor browser should include this class and any subclass of this class within the specified group name when group view is enabled in the actor browser.
So it's just like a category. So you're just putting it in a box in some UI somewhere.
What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay. I think I know what this is. Yeah, it's in the actor picker. I think it's gonna show up in the custom category in that picker. So I don't think it's anything special. It's just for where it should show up in menus. So that's probably why I've never seen it before, because we usually don't care about that much. All right, so let's see. We will. I'm really struggling today, guys. I'm tired. Let's see, so I'm gonna make this take damage function. The old way of doing it manually, because I'm dumb. So we are gonna just decrease health, right? So we can do like health minus equals damage amount. Should probably clamp it. So we'll do like health is equal to fmath max of health and 0. So never go below 0. Why is it giving me so many errors? I feel like I've done something wrong. Usually intelligence is not this like paranoid. Guess it's fine. Alright, we'll do this for now, see what happens. Can open include file, enemy health component, no such file or directory. Why? Oh, it's not. Okay, there we go. Okay, I have to remove the enemy. Maybe now? Okay, cool. So now we have like an enemy health component that we can add to enemies that are gonna get shot, and then they're gonna take damage. A very cool. Bless you. So, so yeah, let's add one. So I'll go into the fuck enemy. Where did I add this response component? Did I add it in code? Maybe I did. Fuck enemy. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. All right. So instead of the response component, I'm gonna add a this health component instead. I'm just gonna do a U enemy health component. Whoops. There we go. I'll update this like native hit. We fucked this up so much. We did so much with the projectile thing. I'm just gonna get rid of almost all of it. We don't really need it much. Let's just get rid of all of this as well. This is where we like talked about like native events and stuff. Cool. Yeah, let's get rid of this, all of it. Whoops. Ah! Alright. So, instead of response component then, I'm gonna add this health component as a default subobject. So I'll do create default subobject. And then you enemy health component baby. There we go. I'm just gonna blaze through this so we can get to new cool stuff. Like so. Gonna forward declare it. We've done this before. Whoops. So we're gonna include it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Hopefully that should work. I should really come up with something to do during this like compile times. And tell like a little story or something. Can open include file enemy health components. But you're lying. Enempt. Enempt. That's not a word. There we go. Alright, any questions? Any questions for the monkey?
Not specifically, but just wondering if I wanted to use add force, does it require the object to have like a specific component to do so?
Doing add force requires a primitive component. So you're adding force to a primitive component, and to actually for something to actually happen, it needs to also have simulate physics on. But yeah, otherwise it should be good. So a primitive component could be like a mesh or a sphere collision or any sort of collision, and should be good. Skeletal mesh. All right, so let's make this guy take damage then. So I will in the health component. I will define some default health. Let's say 4. Yeah, 4 is a good number. So it's gonna have 4 health by default. And then when we take damage, let's not do anything special right now. Let's just like print it out. So just print out like, oh, I have this much health left. So we'll do log temp log. And we'll see like health is F out of F. Then we'll just do health. Max health. I guess maybe we should have a max health, but whatever. We'll do this for now. Hard-coded, baby. Why not? Hard-coded for max health. Yeah, I'm a coder, by the way.
Hard-coded for the win.
So now I should print out every time it takes damage. So now I will go into our assault rifle. So I will find this component. So if I hit something, I will find the health component on the actor we hit. So I will do hit actor. Find component by class, and then in crocodile mouths. What are these called? What do you call these? Did they have a name, right?
Usually they're called angle brackets in this context,
Angle
but
brackets. That's
but
good.
crocodile mouths is way better. So I've switched honestly.
Usually call this like måsvingar in the Swedish as well. These like curly braces. Alright, so we're gonna find if it has an EU enemy health component. I'm gonna save it as well. EU enemy health component. Actually, I'm gonna auto this. Whatever. Let's auto. Fucking, we're modern. I'm usually not like a fan of auto. Unless it's like a very clear case of what the right side returns. Like in this case, it seems very clear to me that this right side is going to return like a EU enemy health component, and that's the only time where I'm like, okay, auto now is fine. But otherwise, I'm usually careful with auto. So let's see, let's include that. So the fuck enemy health components. So if enemy health, then enemy health take damage. Oops. So we'll say it does 1 damage. Cool. So except Monday begins with like rewriting what we've done before, but whatever. It's always good to get some refreshments on components and stuff anyways, I guess. So let's see what happens. So when I shoot this little dude here, hopefully we should see a log message saying that it's lost health. So let's see. Bang. Okay, cool. So now down there it says like health 3 out of 4. And if I hit again, it says 2 out of 4. And then 1 out of 4, and then 0 out of 4, and then yeah, it just stays at 0, so it doesn't go negative. So our little min check worked. Alright, so let's just make it that it dies. Let's not do anything crazy like growing or shrinking. Let's actually do something that we should do, and let's make him disappear when he dies. So, any ideas about what would be a nice way to do that? To like have the actor detect when the health becomes 0. Let's say we want to do it in the actor, that we want to destroy the actor when the health reaches 0. How would we notify the actor about health being 0 in a good way?
Maybe a blueprint event that the health component can call, so they can call different things depending on enemy.
That would be one way. Then we would need like a base enemy class, I guess, which we kind of do have. Yeah, so we could have done that. But is there any other way it doesn't need to know which type of actor it's even on? You guys remember how we did it in the response components that we just removed? We can actually I can go back and look at it. Remember, in the response component, we had a delegate event that we could subscribe to. And that was pretty cool. That was pretty neat. So I think we could probably do this again. We can probably just make an event for when... We could probably make one for like when you take damage. So we can like play audio and effects and stuff. And we can have one event for when you die. So then the actor could take care of what... If it needs to drop a gun, or if it needs to like play some audio like Mein Leben or something. So yeah. So I'm just gonna make an event for when we lose our health and die. So even though we just looked at it, what would be how do I make a delegate event? You guys remember? It's Monday. So we do declare dynamic multicast. Whoops. Delegate. And then we do the names. I'll call it F. Enemy health on death. Why? Like so. What does the dynamic mean here?
That it's usable by blueprint?
Yes, exactly. And what does multicast mean?
That multiple things can subscribe to.
Yes, very good.
That multiple what can subscribe to?
Multiple.
Yes.
No, multiple what?
Yeah, any amount of people can bind up to this delegate event, rather than only it being pointing to one function at a time. So that's the difference.
So it's like delegates in C#/Unity. Yes.
Yeah, so in C# it would be delegate and event, like those two are different things. So delegate is the only one function, is essentially a function pointer. It points to one function, while an event is something that you bind up to, and then it just broadcasts to everything that's been bound to it.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna declare it here. I'm gonna make F enemy. Whoops. Health on death. I'm gonna call it on death. Make it a U property. And make a blueprint assignable as well. There we go. See what happens. Cool, it compiled, amazing. So I'll go into our enemy then. I don't know, he's bind up. Fuck. On death, add dynamic, which is the ugly, the ugly macro thing that we need to do, and then we just do this, and I'll call a function that I call like, I don't know, void handle death. I feel like this is a pretty deep function that we all need to implement in some way, right, guys? So I'll make a pointer for that. Fuck enemy colon handle death. There we go, and then I'll just implement it real quick. Can I do that now? I'll use destroy. So when it dies, it will just die. Cool.
That's probably not a great way to handle that, you know.
What do you say?
If you, I don't know, I was just playing off the joke you made earlier. Probably not a great way of handling death, that you just die. Yeah.
That'd be amazing if like my mom dies and I'm like, it's like disappear. Alright, let's see. 3 out of 4. 2 out of 4. 1 out of 4. 0! No! Okay, so I'm starting to get more and more suspicious that you actually cannot bind delegates on begin play. I know I really want you to do this, but I'm suspicious that Sweeney is just like leading you into a corner. So I'm actually gonna put it in begin play and see if it works. I'm suspicious. As I said, construction script is or construction. The constructor is it's a dangerous place. Let's see now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4! Oh, we don't call it. I was like stupid. I'm idiot, guys. I'm idiot. I saw you nod your head. So. Of course, we don't call the event right now, so let's just go and call it. So I'll go into enemy health components. So I'll just check like if health. This is scary, but I'm gonna do use an equals. Like be very afraid when you're equaling your floats, because floating points are evil. And, you know, you never really know if they're exactly equal anything. But I'm guessing since I'm doing a max here, like it will set, if it becomes 0 or below 0, it will hard set it to just like an actual 0. So then I think comparing it should be fine. You can also do something called like a nearly equal, which is like an fmath function, which will check like, okay, is it 0, you know, plus minus a little bit, like plus minus small number. But yeah, let's.
Can you not just like take out the max and check if it's less or equal to 0 and then set it to 0? Because you're already like.
That's you're so smart. Let's do that. That's actually really smart. Yeah, let's do it. So I will do that. So if it's less or equal to 0, then we die on death. Broadcast. And I'll set health to 0 as well. Like so. So maybe now we'll die. I don't know, do we die? Who knows? Get over here, asshole. And... Hey! Clap! Please clap. Fucking... seeing like 20 years of my life in the fucking making here. So yeah. So he died. So that's cool. I think that we have been very productive right now, so let's take a little break, allow our brains to recuperate from what just happened in front of our eyes, and I'll see you guys back. Let's say 45. So I'll see you guys back 45.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye do.